we always have the Trey Lance discussion, but I feel like it's a little, we don't do it right. Most of the discussion about Trey Lance is about him. Is he a bust? Is he the biggest bust of all time? I think that's not the question right now. What he is right now is the most mismanaged high draft pick quarterback of all time. That's what he is. Like, let's just go back. They draft him number 3. Every quarterback that gets drafted number like in the top 3 the last 25 years has gotten to start at least 25 games, usually 50. That's how you do it, but not with the Niners. So they trade up for him. They sit him for a year. Fine. That's totally reasonable professional thing to do. Sit a quarterback for a year. Teams do it all the time. Year 2, they make him the starter. They say, yeah, we love him. Why would anyone wonder? Like, he's the guy. No competition. Jimmy, don't need you. Brock, you're not competing. Trey's the guy. Like, that's all they said all offseason. We like him. We like him. We like him. We don't know why people would think we wouldn't like him. He's our starter. So he plays one game. They lose in a monsoon, week 1. Week 2, he gets injured on a run play that Kyle Shanahan calls in the first quarter, misses the rest of the year. And what changed? Now, all of a sudden, he's in a competition for the 2 spot. He could be 3rd on the depth chart. And you have Adam Schefter saying that there's no trade market for him, that he could be the 3rd string quarterback this season, and that he hasn't been good in practice. He's not in the organization. So what are we to believe? All of a sudden, the Niners are leaking things to Adam Schefter. Like, I don't know that they are, but how else would he know this? Is he just guessing? He has all the sources. So you have the guy with the most sources saying a lot of stuff about Trey Lance that didn't come out last year. Last year was all roses about Trey, right? He's great. We love him. This year, after an injury, actually, he might be 3rd string on our depth chart. You know what that is? That's called unprofessional. It's not how you handle a high pick. And it's also not professional to like cover your rear end in the media by leaking stuff to Adam Schefter. Like, I don't know that that people are leaking to him, but if I were John York, I'd assume it. I would have a meeting with all the coaches, front office people, position coaches, and say, look, this is unacceptable. Adam Schefter going on this YouTube show saying that there's no trade market, just running down your own quarterback. This is unacceptable. This is unprofessional. Now, it doesn't take a genius to know that Adam Schefter worked with Brian Griese at ESPN for years. So there's a clear connection between the 49ers coaching staff and ESPN. And we've heard Brian Griese talk about Trey Lance on the record. He never has anything particularly nice to say about him other than he's a good guy. So my question, if I were John York in this meeting that needs to happen, is who is undermining Trey Lance in this organization and why? And it needs to stop. If there's one more leak, if Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport, Grant Cohn, one more person comes out and says, I heard that Trey sucks. He sucks in practice. No one wants him. He's terrible. Someone's getting fired in this room. I'm holding someone accountable. Like in The Godfather, when he's talking to the members of the Five family, if a bolt of lightning should strike his head, I'm holding someone in here accountable. That's what John York needs to do. Do you care? It seems like you have people in your own organization working against this guy. That's your investment, John, more than anyone. You invested in Trey Lance. That's your draft capital, your money, your team. It's unprofessional what they've done to Trey Lance. You know, Zach Wilson deserved to get benched. Got an opportunity, didn't play well, goodbye. Trey Lance played 4 games. Got hurt, running too much. They got him hurt twice in his first start and his 4th start, running too much. That's on them. Now you got Adam Schefter saying there's no trade market and basically saying, hey, don't blame the Niners. They tried their best. Trey Lance just sucks. No. No. The most mismanaged high draft pick quarterback of all time. The most unprofessional attempt to develop a quarterback of all time. The Niners still have time to fix this, but they can't just wash their hands and be like, yeah, we spent all this draft capital on Trey Lance, got him hurt, and then buried him. But, we got Sam Darnold, so don't worry about it. Oh, we got Brock Purdy. Oh, we're going to get Kirk Cousins next year, right? It's always a bait and switch. Oh, yeah, so we totally ruined Trey Lance's career, never gave him a chance, and just buried him and wasted a bunch of draft capital. But who cares? We're getting Kirk Cousins next year. Nah, it doesn't work that way. That is a very unprofessional way to go about business in the NFL. No other team would do it, and I don't understand why more people don't call it the Niners. It's not about whether Trey's a bust or not. It's about how unprofessional the 49ers are being at this position. End of story.